is something that comes out of the past. And in the past, there was mission. There's the mission today to the present world, and there's the mission to the future. You're with Mission Alive. This is Roger coming from MSC Mission Office. I used the image the other day of the Billam, and my Billam is here, and at the moment it's empty. And I have to put something in it. I want to continue with some reflections of Pope Francis in his book, Let Us Dream, A Path to a Better Future. He says, and I already discussed, the first step is a time to see. And Pope Francis says, between the first step, which is to come close and allow yourself to be struck by what you see, and the third step, which is to act concretely, to heal and repair, there is an essential immediate step, to discern and to choose. If we're going to map out a path to the future, we have to discern and to choose. So this morning, with the Billam, I have to discern what I'm going to put in it. Perhaps today, one essential thing is a mask, the present pandemic. I would put either this book of Francis or other book in there. And what it indicates my choice is I will continue to read. I don't read as much as I should, but I will continue to try to read to inform my mind and my heart. So a book would go in. Of course, we need a telephone charger. We're going to live in this world today, so that goes in there. My spare glasses, car keys, very mobile gun, external disk, and this denotes also the whole computer world. I put the screen in there, but it won't fit. But that involves a choice, my commitment to continue to use the world of computers and to continue to use this type of communication. I'm getting more up to date with it as time goes on. And my commitment, my choice would be to continue to use it and to gain more skills in it. I'm still a bit old-fashioned, so I need a notepad and a biro. And sometimes I get a bit of ache and pain, so I'll put in some Panamax. And there could be lots of other things I would put in. Now, one thing, I can't fit it in, but a plant, because I am committed and I will continue to choose to be committed to a bit of gardening, to a nursery, to the environment, in the what I call the compost, the carbon sink of composting and trying to return things to the earth. So that is something that goes into the Billam also. And also, of course, got to put in my wallet, which contains all the essentials for today. License, all the bits of plastic we have to have, all kinds of plastics that link up to the internet world and all that sort of stuff. So there are many things we have to choose about our future. What am I going to take into the future? Having got rid of perhaps a lot of rubbish, so what am I going to take into the future? What do I need? Francis has some other reflections which I'll read a bit. He says, a time of trial is always a time to distinguishing the path of the good that lead to the future from other paths that lead nowhere or backwards. With clarity, we can better choose the first. So what is the path to the future for us? And he says also that we need for this step not just an openness to reality, but a robust set of criteria to guide us. What is going to guide us in this choice? He suggests knowing we are loved by God, called to be a people in service, and solidarity. Each of those contains a lot. Knowing we are loved by God. I am loved by God, which gives me confidence, surety, and the strength to go forward. Knowing we are a people. We are people on mission. We are people chosen for mission. We're not on our own. As much as we might like to criticize the institution and many things, we are a people first and foremost. And that also gives us strength and courage. And solidarity, which is solidarity with each other and with the world and with people in need. And that is very important. And here at the Mission Office, we try to live that out by all our projects overseas for many things. And to be here for people who have greater needs, and that's solidarity. So going into the future then, we need to choose. And Francis also gives us another little thing. In the choosing, what do we need in the choosing? We need a healthy capacity for silent reflection. Be able to sit silently, to reflect on life, places of refuge from the tyranny of the urgent. Today's world, particularly in the Western world, everything is urgent, and we rush, run around doing things. Most of all, we need prayer. To hear the prompts of the Spirit and cultivate dialogue in a community that can hold us and allow us to dream. Cultivate dialogue in a community that can hold us and allow us to dream. And we need to be able to hold each other and allow each one to dream. Thus armed, we can read right the signs of the times and opt for a way that does us all good. So it's not a future to be rushed into. And as this pandemic passes, which it will eventually, not to rush back to the past, which is gone, but to discern where this crisis has led us and where it is leading us into the future, and where the Spirit of God is leading us into the future. And that is the mission for the future. Silent reflection, prayer, solidarity. We are loved, we are a people. These are criteria. As well as I mentioned once before, the values by which we live by. Great Australian value, fair go, mate. Meaning everybody needs a fair go. Everybody has a right to a fair go. Give each other a chance. Justice, etc. These are the things we need to do on mission. Thank you.